Road America! We are back in the GR86. Unfortunately, we are car number 2, so I guess we'll qualify for real. This is just going to be a massive draft track, so we're just going to have to kind of wait around and be calm and see what we can get. Track is way too big for these cars. These cars don't belong on a track like this, in my opinion. The laps are like 2.5 minutes long for a 15-minute race. That's like 4 or 5 laps. So we're not gonna be quick, obviously, because we never are. We'll come out here and do what we can, I suppose. And hopefully, if there's any wrecks early on that separate the pack out, we'll be ahead of them, since we're number 2, and then we can just kind of ride around for a while before trying to pass anyone. And there's me half paying attention to the corner on this first lap. But yeah, just a massive draft track for these if you watch Nick's race. And unfortunately, we have to do the entire track on the pace lap instead of just starting on the front stretch, which would only make sense. Adds like 20 minutes to the race. This corner right here, I'm just so bad at. This is not a good track for me. I enjoy racing it sometimes, not in the Cup cars, but I am no good at it at all. I had a good race here in the trucks one time that I enjoyed, but I rage quit NIS a year or two ago on this track just because it was absolutely brutal. One of my worst races I've ever done, performance-wise, I would say. We'll see what we can do here. Really long track. It's like 4-something miles. It's fun in the Indy car as well, I think. That felt like a decent exit on the straightaway. I probably shouldn't have shifted into 4th quite that soon.
Alright, man, here comes your first time lap.
Probably bogged down a little bit up the hill. The problem with these big tracks, there's a lot of time and a lot of opportunities to make mistakes and drive off. So we're gonna have to be really careful not to get a 1x here if we want our laps to count. That was a really bad exit. 237. The fast guys are in the 233s. From what I could tell. We'll see what we can get, as long as we don't overdrive it. My main problem here, and anywhere really, is just overdriving the car and the corners. Like, that was pretty good. That wasn't bad. Over almost 2 seconds quicker than our outlap. Just continuing to run this car though for the experience, and I really enjoy racing it. I've had a lot of fun. I know these races don't get a ton of views, but I really enjoy the racing, and that's what it's all about. I'm gonna do what I enjoy and record it. Might as well. Completely missed the kink there. That's not good. Over 2 seconds up on our outlap. Can we hold it? We're still probably going to be 3 seconds or so off the pace. That didn't feel very good, but I guess it was okay. Stayed in 3rd gear. I don't know if that's optimal. Slowed down way too much for that corner. That's going to hurt us a bit. Dang it. Some 234s out there. We're not going to be in 234s.
One more lap.
Are we going to get our last lap in? No, we are not. I'm just going to pull over here. That put us 8th. We weren't going to have time to do that last lap, so might as well just get out, even though we'll probably have to sit here the whole 8 minutes anyway. Yeah, we're slow. As I expected. But we're not that far off the top time for some reason. I expected to be this far down, but I figured I'd be like 2 or 3 seconds off. I'm only a little over a second. So that's good, I guess. But again, going to be all about drafts down these long straightaways. We'll see if we can just hang on to the group and not get wrecked. It's going to be tricky in these first couple corners, and that hairpin on the left-hander down the hill, always tricky. Yeah, we only beat a couple people here. But figured it's probably best to qualify, and if stuff happens behind us, we'll have a huge gap to them that they probably won't be able to make up, instead of us getting trapped behind, having to check up for something and then never be able to catch anybody just because we're slow. Like, if we can hang on the back of these guys, assuming we're quick enough, and just get the draft on the straightaway, we can probably pull away. But if we're outside their draft, I don't think we'll ever be able to catch anybody. This corner down here into turn 1 is, or into the first lap, is going to be a mess. Just going to see if we can keep it on track and not get wrecked. We beat the 1 car somehow, but he might be trying to get a second lap in. I don't know if he's going to have time. Almost nobody's done because they're all trying to do their second lap, but they're going to run out of time. Unfortunately, you get tracks this big with cars this slow, 8 minutes just isn't enough. But if 8 minutes isn't going to be enough, he did get his lap in. Okay. If 8 minutes isn't going to be enough for qualifying, maybe the track's just a little too big for the car. That's what it seems like. Alright, car number 2 starting in 10th. Just as you'd expect it.
All right, man, we're going green next time.
Probably not.
All right, man, we got to line up on the left side here.
But we'll just be trying to keep it clean, keep it on track. Make sure we get a fast repair ready if we need it. Hopefully we don't. But we're just here for some fun. Just here for some fun. Unfortunately, we have to do this whole pace lap. Not going to be a good time there. Hopefully we don't get dumped into turn 1 or something. I don't have super high hopes that we're going to survive, but
I guess this will be split 3 or possibly 2.
it's probably second split, I would guess. For number 2, iRating's just over 2,000.
Yes, mate. Great race last time. I couldn't do the qualify.
Are we ready to go yet? Oh, we are. Good. Are they going to wreck on the pace lap like they did so many times early on in the season? Hopefully not. I guess we should burn some fuel off to make the car a little bit lighter. One guy started from the pits, the guy who qualified 4th. Or maybe he just missed the grid. That's one free spot, I guess. He's going to be way far back. Need to be careful braking on these cold tires. not jab the brakes and have it go too crazy, because it likes to shoot off to the right under braking for some reason. It doesn't like to brake in a straight line. So once we're in this pack here, we need to be careful with that. And try our best to keep it on track. I should have checked and seen if anyone had any high pings. I imagine there's a couple. This is the Boston server, which it is. There's going to be a lot of wrecks right there. Hopefully we can avoid them. Hopefully we're not one of them. It's going to be a mess the first lap while everyone is right on top of each other. And then it's going to be about the draft. And if we can get single file and stay with the group. Because any passes we make, I think, is just going to be... Why are we blinking? Why are we blinking? Great. Why are we blinking now? Hello? We're going to lag out. Fantastic. Great stuff. There's no reason for this, I can tell you that. Good grief. Well, that's nice. If it's not one thing, it's the other. With my hardware. Is that done being stupid now? No. Maybe. Latency is like 200. Terrible. Really terrible. We're just going to be one of the high ping guys here, I guess. For no reason. Okay. Nobody has said anything about me blinking really bad, but I definitely did blink really bad right there. Looks like it's back to normal. Coming to the green. At least that long pace lap let the blinking get over with before we took the green flag, which I guess that's a good thing.
Alright, man. The pace car is in.
When are we going green here? No idea.
Don't do that, guy, please.
He's waiting until green.
Green, green, green.
That's going to get us all
Wow.
stacked up into turn one, but that's okay. We're on the outside, we just need to not drive off.
Shame.
Car on your right.
Hopefully this guy's not taking it 3 wide. The
Still
one
there.
guy's coming out of the pits, the guy who started in the pits, I assume.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the
Okay,
right.
we gave the 17 plenty of room. I wanted to make sure I did that. Let's not run into the back of this guy. Which we nearly did. That was not good.
Got one on your right.
5 car on our right.
Still
We'll just
there.
hold it here. I just completely missed the corner looking at the bumper of the blue car because I didn't want
Stay
to
left.
run into the back of him.
Stay left. All clear, all
Whoopsie.
clear. Got one on your right.
And we're 3
You're
wide.
on the left. Hold your line. Or on your right. You're 2 wide there. Clear on the right. Got one on your right. Clear on the
Okay,
right.
don't give any room then.
Or on your right. All clear, all clear.
Well, now we're in the back. I was on his inside, he just kept turning left after the 17 took us 3 wide. Now we're going to be hoping for more free spots. And that's why I don't like qualifying for these races. Because I could never keep it on track with people just running me over constantly while I'm trying to not run people over in front of me. Like I was all over the rumble strip there, he just kept turning. Oh well. Needed to lose some of this I rating anyway, after it has gotten way too high. That was really bad. Probably not be able to catch up to these guys, but they might be slowing each other down quite a bit, so who knows. Let's try and put down good laps. We're not getting any draft from them, but the 5 car's not getting any draft either. Try and beat the 5 since he decided to wreck us. Not sure we're going to be able to, but we can try. That was a bad corner. Or we might end up catching the back of these guys, but I don't think there's going to be enough time to do anything. We're in 18th now, so that's cool. This is the mess corner up here, though. There might be some contact. I'm really bad through there. And through there. But here is much easier in this car. You can just go flat out.
Sorry.
Okay, it felt like I was going to spin it right there.
That was awful by me.
Make sure we don't run too wide on exit here. Well, we were down to 2.9 ahead of us. Now it's back up to 3.8, so I guess we're just going to be back here by ourselves the rest of the race. Caution flag.
Slow car on the left.
That is the 7 car. And we got 1 free spot, and that checked these guys up pretty bad. Okay. Love to be able to get the draft of the back of these guys here.
Corner.
236.0, not very good, but doesn't matter. We'll be waiting on more people to wreck out. We're in 17th now, and this pack all still stacked together with the draft. Shouldn't have downshifted there, I don't think. Should have kept it in 3rd. Alright, can we make it through here? Okay. That was absolutely awful. Don't know why I decided not to turn there. Now I'm trying to cut that too much. Did we get a 4X? I guess we did from hitting the from when the 5 turned down.
My God, I am so sorry. I have had a terrible race and fucked everybody. I apologise.
Okay, huge wreck here.
Thank you for the rejoin. Thank you for the rejoin.
Car on your left.
All right, we're just
It's
gonna.
not my usual race, I promise, but
All clear, all clear.
Just gonna do nothing, I guess.
I take total responsibility for all that shit.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need to tow back to the pit lane.
¿Qué pasaba con
Press
el
the
hype?
reset button. We'll come get you. Car on your
I don't know
left.
why I bother trying to race around people. Just insta-dumped every time. That was gonna be good for us, but then we just instantly get wrecked again. So, very, very fun. Who knows? We might have been blinking. Probably weren't, but just in the corner, on the apex of the corner, and people just keep turning into me. That's what I get for being so slow in qualifying, I guess. Love it, love it, love it.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right
I wasn't
here.
even being that aggressive through there. I mean, I was
Alright, that's
just
it.
going behind this guy who was already going through the pack, leaving a gap open. And once we got to the inside of them, they just turned and wrecked us, so. Pretty sure both of those were not my fault, but we'll check and make sure. Very cool. Is this race almost finished? We got 5 minutes. What's 2 more laps? We passed like 8 people that lap, it seemed like. We were gonna pass some more too. I mean, they were probably gonna get us back drafting down the straight. But I was gonna pass them there into the long sweeper, but they weren't gonna let that happen. Just some fun stuff. The only thing I wanted to do anyway was do laps at myself in a very slow car at Road America. that's peak fun right there. Should have just signed up for a test session. Recorded that. Four cars wrecked, it looks like, but he's about 8 miles ahead of us, so nothing we're ever going to get. If anybody wrecks out, we're not going to get it any positions unless they have to go to pit road. And I'm sure the guy that just hooked us on the corner got to keep going and was totally fine. He's probably the guy that wrecked all those people. And was apologizing about it. I guess that's what a good strategy, just wreck everyone out of the way and then apologize about it, but just keep wrecking them so you finish well, but just keep saying sorry about it. That's kind of foolproof. 9 cars a lap down. That was a good corner. Let's do more of those. Not like it matters anymore. Hopefully it's white flag next time. I don't even know. I don't want to have to do 2 more laps of this. And then we'll go see if we caused any of that contact. I'm pretty sure we didn't. I mean, we were in the corner as low as we could go on the inside of the corner, but at least that's what it felt like to me both times. But we could have pushed up into him. I don't know. Pretty sure we weren't. We were like right here when he just decided to hook us, and I was just riding that white line right behind the guy that was passing all of them. But who knows? Like I said, the only thing I wanted to do was laps by myself at Road America. That's all I signed up to do. I don't know why I qualified. That was just a waste of time. That's why I don't qualify for this car, though, because I try to be careful and check up for people, and then people just don't do that around me and completely blow by me and make a bunch of aggressive moves to get around me because I'm trying to not push it too hard.
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
And we just end up getting ran into. Oh well. Thanks for watching this, if anybody did. It will be fun to run this in the league eventually. Once we get drivers who... I mean, there'll be mistakes, but they're not going to just throw stupid moves all the time and wreck you. But at least we got to blink a bunch at the beginning, and now it's starting to stutter again, so... We're getting all the good hardware issues in this race. And we're having a terrible race on top of that. So whatever we can do to make this experience as bad as possible. Maybe my wheel will break in the last corner and I'll have to buy a new wheel. That would top it off, I think. That'd be fitting. I'm half paying attention right now. Down this straightaway. We'll come away and get our 18th place as the number 2 car, right where we're supposed to finish, of course. Always great being low car numbers in these kinds of races. I'm frustrated and I'm being sarcastic about it, but I'm not really that mad. It is annoying
There's
to
the
get
flag,
wrecked
man.
constantly,
It's
though,
over.
and have hardware
All right,
issues
man. Let's
constantly.
bring it on home and get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the heck out of here. That sounds like a good idea. 6-lap race. Very cool. Take a look at what happened. So this is the 17 just forcing his way 3 wide and running into us. After I get loose. Really, really stupid stuff here. Just turns down into us, and then we're on the inside of the 5, and he just turns in like we're not there. So, like, I'm almost in the grass following the 17. I don't know what more I could do there. Just following the 17, the 5 just keeps coming and wrecks us both. So, very awesome. Now we're 3 wide going into this. They all just get stacked up. Plaid car runs into them. There's more contact back behind them. Oh look, the 17 again, just flying in there like nobody's on track except him. And 17 driving into a guy again. Well, 17 was a good driver. At least we know that. There you go, plaid car. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Interstate batteries. Oh look who it is. Our favorite driver. Just diving in from 8 cars back to wreck the 7. This guy's loose all over the place, gets into the 15. And he's very slow. Oh, look who it is! He's getting all the contact. Ooh, the 6 hit the grass, takes out the white car. And the 12 and that. And then is the 6 the one who was apologizing? Is he the one that wrecked us? Let's find out here. Because that would be pretty awesome if it was. Of course it was. Of course it was. The 6 who's like, oh, this race is, I've never had a race this bad. I'm usually way better. Just turns down and hooks us in the corner. I even moved to the right. So he wrecks all these people, apologizing on the radio, and then just left hooks us in the corner. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. I even moved to the right when I got alongside him, and he still turned right far enough to just hook us. Like, look at me go further right. I'm almost to the white line, and he just keeps turning and just wrecks us. Like, what the heck? What was he expecting there? I don't know. Is this a 17? No. Four car drifting in front of the plaid car. Plaid car can't keep it off of them. They make contact. Plaid car might have just got disqualified. 6 car getting dumped there. That's cool. Who did that? He just gets loose behind the 14. 6 car wrecked about half the field. The 17 ran into every car. So really good drivers here. 5 car wrecked us as well. I don't think either one of those was our fault. The 5 car was more of a racing incident there, but we were as low as we could go. We were on the rumble strip, almost in the grass, after the 17 took us 3 wide. And this guy just running into the pink car. That's really cool. And then parking it on the apex. And then he's going to get payback here. No, he's going to get pushed off. And a little contact there. Lucky he didn't get hooked, and that's it. So we just get absolutely dumped multiple times and get ran into multiple times and finish almost dead last because of it. So I don't know what to tell you there. I really don't, but it doesn't matter. Whatever.